Good evening and welcome to Christians Aren't Sheep, a beginner's guide to meditation. My name is Ron, I'm the host of this show, and this is a channel you don't need to subscribe to. You don't have to smash the like button, and I won't ask you for any donations. But it is a place where you can come and hang out, get a little devotional, give you something to think about meditating on. Yeah, and kind of stay caught up with a little bit with what I'm doing. And I just about missed tonight. I got caught up in the football game, and my Seahawks didn't do so good, or as good as I hoped, so always next time. So, for a devotional tonight, we're doing Jonah chapter 4. And I'm going to read the last verse of chapter 3. When God saw what they had done, and how they had put a stop to their evil ways, he changed his mind and did not carry out the destruction he had threatened. And that was on the people of Nineveh. Chapter 4. This change of plans greatly upset Jonah, and he became very angry. So he complained to the Lord about it. Didn't I say before I left home that you would do this, Lord? That is why I ran away to Tarshish. I knew that you are a merciful and compassionate God, slow to get angry and filled with unfailing love. You are eager to turn back from destroying people. Just kill me now, Lord. I'd rather be dead than alive if what I predicted will not happen. The Lord replied, Is it right for you to be angry about this? Then Jonah went out to the east side of the city and made a shelter to sit under as he waited to see what would happen to the city. And the Lord God arranged for a leafy plant to grow there, and soon it spread its broad leaves over Jonah's head, shading him from the sun. This eased his discomfort, and Jonah was very grateful for the plant. But God also arranged for a worm. The next morning at dawn, the worm ate through the stem of the plant so that it withered away. And as the sun grew hot, God arranged for a scorching east wind to blow on Jonah. The sun beat down on his head until he grew faint and wished to die. Death is certainly better than living like this, he exclaimed. Then God said to Jonah, Is it right for you to be angry because the plant died? Yes, Jonah retorted, even angry enough to die. Then the Lord said, You feel sorry about the plant, though you did nothing to put it there. It came quickly and died quickly. But Nineveh has more than 120,000 people living in spiritual darkness, not to mention all the animals. Shouldn't I feel sorry for such a great city? That's the end of the chapter. Interesting little story. Oh, Jonah got upset that God spared 120,000 people and didn't destroy them. Very interesting. Today's reading in our devotional book, Elephants Down. When rainy season storms caused flooding in Thailand, 7 elephant calves became unlikely victims. As they tried to ford a river at their usual crossing point, strong currents swept them over a 250-foot waterfall. Wildlife advocates said the loss could have been prevented by better protective barriers. Long before animal rights became a global issue, the story of Jonah shows the attention our Creator gives to all His creatures. As the story ends, the Lord expresses concern not only for the citizens of Nineveh, but also for their livestock. And earlier, God gave Moses laws that extended certain protections even to animals. That's back in Exodus. Though humans alone are made in the image of God, the story of Jonah and other Bible texts show a link between caring for people and animals. The Creator gives us reason to provide appropriate, though different attention to both. If God cares even for livestock, how can we ignore the needs of any person for whom His Son died? If God cares even for livestock, how can we ignore the needs of any person for whom His Son died? Things to ponder. I'm not going to give any extra commentary on that. I'll let you chew on whatever part of that you want to chew on. Until tomorrow, God willing, good night.